Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my apartment tour in London. We have been living here in this apartment for over 3 years. We have collected a lot of bits and bobs and I feel like we've really made it a home. So I'm excited to share with you guys. Let's get this tour started. So as you walk in through the front door, you will be met with this hallway, this entranceway, and we have all of our winter jackets here because that's where we store them. We have all of our shoes, partially some of our shoes because we have a lot of shoes. And then as you go up, you will see a staircase that will lead you to our apartment. So as you reach the top of the stairs, you will be greeted by this little drawer that we have a lot of my nail stuff in there and like a lot of bits and bobs. Here on top we have our collection of keys, like our house keys and a lot of bits and bobs, a random light bulb, and then we have our incense, a little lamp, and this is also for incense. This is like a different type of incense that we have. And then the hallway is quite long, so I'm gonna take you along to the living room. Come on, let me show you. This is my favorite room ever in the house. So on this side, we have this huge, massive, comfiest couch ever. This was actually left back behind from our housemate that the first 3 years we were living together, but then the last half a year, she's moved out and she left us this couch, which is so nice because it is so comfortable. We get loads of friends coming over. Sometimes they sleep over on this couch because it's so comfy. So this is such a good piece. We are often here watching TV. And here we're still working on this little accent wall. But basically we have here a Lego piece that we built together. We have here a painting that I did back in 2020, so 5 years ago. And then here we have my medals, which I go running a lot. So I have my Richmond Park and Victoria Park medals. And then if you come here, we have our coffee table. This coffee table, I actually found it outside one of our neighbor's house that they were giving it away for free. And it was like in a really bad condition at the top. So what I did is I sandpapered the top and then I put a little tint on top, and then it's basically become this beautiful centerpiece in our living room where we have our books and our candles and our coasters, and I think that it just adds to the house and just makes it really cute. Over here we have our TV and the speaker, and then also we have our record player, which is super cute. We listen to vinyls every now and then we have our PS4, our Nintendo Switch, and all the games and stuff because we love to play little games. And then I'm gonna talk about my biggest love and my biggest passion, especially in this room, is all my books. I have read, they're not just my books, they are also my wife's books, but majority of my books, I have read most of these books. These are like my mostly read books. And here on the other side, we have more books. These are on my TBR, so I haven't read a lot of these yet, but because basically last year for my birthday and Christmas, I asked for a lot of books as gifts, and everybody gave me a gift, and now I have so many books to read, which is crazy. Then I want to bring us back to our gorgeous fireplace. It's not a real fireplace, but the fire, you can actually turn it on, and it's an electric heater, which is really good for the winter because when it gets cold, we just turn it on. Over here I have a painting that I did earlier this year. It's just like some tulips. We have here some fake roses that look so realistic. I got these from TK Maxx, so if anyone's looking for like realistic flowers, TK Maxx is your place to go. We have this snake plant that somehow has been surviving these last 3.5 years. I'm so happy. Here we have some paintings that me and my sister did together. This is my sister, she painted this one and I painted this one. We were just going for like some bright, vivid colors to kind of add and bring color back into the living room. So that was really cool. And then here we just have a little lamp that we turn on and off in the evenings. So that's really cute. So next is my little nook where I do a lot of my work, a lot of my editing, a lot of my work from home as well. Here I have like a huge screen, and this is a desk that I bought that I'm so happy that it fit in this little nook because it's exactly like 1 meter long. So that was like, yes, this is perfect. I have my 2 computers, my work computer and my personal computer. And then here is this massive chair that I bought because I love to sit with my legs crossed. Here is my favorite thing on the desk, which are my pop keys that my wife bought for me, which is so cute because I am writing a novel and she really wanted to help me be inspired. And I just love that every time I type, I feel like I'm writing on a typewriter because it makes that little sound. Also, I want to show you here like really close up. Here I have my little hachipupu that I got in Japan. And then I have my monkiki. I also have my Tamagotchi, which is dead right now. And then I have a hand cream, 2 cuticle oils, and some nail stuff that I used to do. And on the other side of the living room, we have our dining table. I love this dining table. We got it at a charity shop for £80, like the table and the 2 chairs, which I think is a really good deal because it's just everything that we wanted. Like, it's super cute. On top of this table, we have 2 books, one which is Ami's, the other one which is mine. And then we have these tulips, which are again fake, but they look so real. Every time people come over or they see that I take a photo of it, they always compliment the tulips. And again, it's TK Maxx, you should go get it. Here we have our latest addition into the house, which is this lamp that we also got at a charity shop for about £30. I love it. It's something that I've always wanted. I've always wanted like an overhead lamp. Is that what it's called? I love it. It makes our living room really cozy. And then back here, I have a painting that I did a couple months ago with a friend when a friend came over. But this is my painting. I copied it from something I saw on Pinterest because I thought it was really cute. And the last piece in the living room is this tall mirror that we have. I just got it off Amazon, I believe, but I love it. It's where I check my outfits every time, and it's my pride and joy. So here is the first bedroom. This is where we sleep. Here I have my vanity table with all my makeup and all my skincare and everything. It's a bit chaotic, so let's not look at it too much. And then I have here a drawer with all of our clothes, and I've got all my glasses, my Monstera, which is unfortunately kind of like, it's not doing so well, but I've given it water and I'm not over watering, so I'm not sure, maybe it needs more sunlight. I have my perfumes, I have my rings, I have my necklaces, so this is really cute. And then over here we have our bed. This is where we sleep, and we have a bedside table which is right next to it, and here I usually keep the book that I'm reading, which is currently Butter by Asako Yuzuki, and I'm loving it. It's really good. And then I have my Apple Watch on charge. I have my little eye mask so that I can cover my eyes. And I have my loop earplugs, which are so good for like removing sound when you want to like sleep. And I have a little hand cream here. And then here we have our closet, which has a lot of stuff. I definitely think we need a bigger closet because we own a lot of clothes. A lot of boxes, a lot of stuff, but let's ignore that. And then here I have, again, more books. These are also a few TBRs, some books that we are reading right now or that we have read. So yeah, that's it. And then we have a set of drawers here with like more clothes. But that's our bedroom. It's nice and cozy. It does the job. Let's go to the next room. And here is bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 2 is more of an office slash studio for my wife, Ami, and also our guest room. So when you come in, you will see all of this. We have this couch here, which is actually a sofa bed. It opens up and we can guest our friends and family, like they always stay here. Here is a little table that you can just put your stuff on and just work from here. The couch, we thrifted it from British Heart Foundation charity shop, and I think we paid about like £100, which is a really good deal. Over here we have another chair. We found this chair actually outside on the street. Neighbor was giving it away for free, and we were like, this would make the perfect addition to our studio. So it's super comfy, super cozy. Another thing we got for free is this shoe rack, which has been amazing. We found this again on the street. They were giving it away and we were like, yes, let's take it. It's perfect. It fits so many of our shoes. Super good addition to our house. I love it. And it's here in the little corner. And here is my wife's desktop. And this is where she like makes her music. In here we have our kitchen, which I love. It is super cute. I love that it's like this kind of greeny, light greeny color. I cleaned it for you guys so that like you guys can see how tidy it is. Yeah, not much to say. Like we have a big fridge here. We have our, oh, maybe this. This is like our coffee station. So we have here our DeLonghi coffee machine, which we've had for the 3 years now, 3 years and a half, and it's working perfectly. We have caramel sauce, we have our coffee grinder, our milk steamer stuff. We have everything. And here we have our Japanese rice cooker that we brought from Japan specifically so that we can have it here in the UK. For all of our matcha loving people, we have some matcha tools. Super cute. But yeah, here we have all of our mugs, which I'm just gonna show you really quickly. These are our mugs. Over here we have all our cups. I'm gonna show you really quickly. And then here we have all of our plates. Yeah, that's it really, like in the kitchen. Like it's a kitchen, you know, it does what it does, it's functional, it's really cute. I think my favorite thing is probably this little dog. This little dog, we got it from the 100 yen store. It's a little spoon holder for when you're cooking. Let's go check out the bathroom. I love our bathroom because basically we have a bath and a shower. Not much really to say. We have a cabinet full of all of our skincare, our towels, and like some daily products. And then here behind me is going to lead you to the garden, which I'm going to take you a little later. And out here is our garden. It is a little work in progress, but we have some things that we're very proud of. We're so proud of these tomatoes that we've been growing over the last summer. So these are how big they are. I literally just put this up today because they were just all on the floor and like it was time to lift them up. But like, look at these tomatoes, guys. They're so big. They're so big. And yeah, we have a little greenhouse that we usually put like some plants here, but because it's been too hot, we've been putting them in the shade. And then we have a little table with chairs that we sometimes come and have a little drink and like listen to music. We have our bikes that are covered because we're not using them at the moment, but sometimes we prefer a little bike ride here and there. And yeah, then we have on the deck, we have here these chairs, which sometimes we lay them out and we do a little bit of sunbathing and reading. And that was it, guys. That is my whole apartment tour. I hope you enjoyed this. and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!